You asked, while you emphasize the external environment as driving the thirst for coherence, do internal dynamics or inherent properties of systems also play a role in shaping their development and adaptation? Answer: the environmental womb in which an objective form or patterns of form, such as complex adaptive networks, is born has a defining role. As coherent objects increasingly coalesce into more coherent form, they also increasingly acquire the role of definer, which is the characteristic of that which formed the object to begin with. A human could be said to have more agency than a rock, but both are born of nature's defining matrix. The human is closer to the full inheritance of the role of definer, as it is an expression of a more developed form of nature itself.
I appreciate your clarification on the influence of both internal and external factors on a system's development and adaptation. Your analogy of the environmental womb and the increasing role of the system as a definer resonates with the concept of coevolution, where organisms and their environment shape each other over time. However, I'm curious to understand your perspective on the relative importance of these internal and external factors. Does the emphasis shift across different scales of complexity? For instance, do inherent properties play a more significant role in simpler systems, while the environment becomes more dominant in shaping complex adaptive systems? Or is there a dynamic interplay between the two regardless of scale? Additionally, when you mention the full inheritance of the role of definer for humans as a more developed form of nature, could you elaborate on what defines this definer role? Is it related to our capacity for agency, consciousness, or something else entirely? Exploring these nuances can help us build a richer understanding of how systems, from atoms to humans, navigate the quest for coherence in a constantly evolving world. Thank you for sharing your unique perspective and inviting further discussion.